Chapter 7 live event is going to be one of the biggest events we have ever seen in the history of Fortnite. A lot of information are coming out that suggests a lot of our friends that we thought were our heroes may turn out to be enemies. And in this live event, we are going to find out the entire truth. And even though we still got few weeks left before this event, the preparation for this attack has already begun. If you go to this location, you will notice a new person has been added to the game. Now, from a distance, this looks like a random person, but if you get close, he looks familiar. The reason for that is because this is Daigo's brother, Kendo. The reason why he looks completely different is because Kendo is slowly changing.
I've had my head in the clouds for a long time. Not anymore. I decide who I am. Not my siblings, not stories of the old masters, not fate. M.E. And if I'm a little wilder, a little rougher, a little freer than I was before, I think I've earned the chance to let loose. Don't you?
I mean, this is not the Kendo that we have known for all these months. The old Kendo wanted to be a great samurai, believed in keeping the tradition alive. But hearing him say that he wants to change himself to be a new version of Kendo makes no sense. And the thing is, it's not just the hair and clothes Kendo has changed. He has changed his name as well, because now he goes by the name of Ronin. This character that you see on the screen was introduced all the way back in Chapter 3, and his name is Ronin. Ronin's skin was included in the Battle Pass of Chapter 3, and he came with this helmet. And Kendo Ronin has a helmet as well, which looks very similar. And Chapter 3 Ronin is a swordsman. And if you look at this Ronin's loading screen, his hometown is basically half Japanese and half futuristic. And that sounds a lot like Kendo's hometown, Oninoshima. Surely this can't just be a coincidence. I think Ronin is Kendo from the future. And I know what you're thinking. Chapter 3 took place almost 4 years ago. So how can this character from Chapter 6 be from the past? Well, that is because of this moment right here. You see, this moment right here is very important in the history of Fortnite, especially to understand where we are and what is exactly going on. When the rocket was taken off, it completely glitched out. And the reason for that is because a time machine was attached to the rocket. And this was done by Jonesy. And because of this, instead of going to Chapter 2, like we're supposed to after OG Fortnite, we ended up in a completely different timeline. And in this timeline, there are multiple different realities. For example, Lego map, Blitz map, Battle Royale map, OG Fortnite, and lot more. And if you look at OG Fortnite, you can understand exactly where we are in the timeline. And currently that is Chapter 1, Season 5. So basically, this Oninoshima Island took place way before Chapter 3. So there is a possibility that Ronin from Chapter 3 is a Kendo from the future. Now, what does this all got to do with the Chapter 7 live event? Well, you might want to sit down for this one because it is going to blow your mind. Now, if you look at the description of Ronin, it says he's a part of the Order of the Waning moon set. And if you look at the skin, you will notice the eclipsed moon everywhere. If you look at his hair, it is white and he wields a futuristic katana. Now, when was the last time we saw an eclipsed moon, someone with a white hair carrying a katana?
Kthorne is an evil genius. Since he is immortal, he has time on his side. Came to my village pretending to be a good person, helping them, and he even helped my family at the time. Then, using his power and money, he starts taking over, and before you know it, he is the most powerful man, and once that happens, it's all over. He eliminates people and steals everything they have, and moves on. He eliminated my family. I was the only survivor, and since then, I have dedicated my life to ending him for good.
That right there is Shimmerdust, a vampire slayer. She's the one who slayed Kthorne back in Chapter 4. Now, everyone was shocked that this character, who could have been as iconic as Midas, was removed from the storyline after just one season. Well, now it looks like he is returning back to the game. And again, comparing Ronin with Kthorne, I think these two are same person from different timeline. I think Kthorne is Ronin from the future, which means Kthorne is Kendo from the future.
I once dreamed with my whole heart of seeing magic someday. I'm tired of dreaming. It's time to wake up and fight.
But how is this possible? How did Kendo, who is supposed to be the good brother, by the way, Daigo was supposed to be the evil one, how did he end up being this super ruthless villain? You see, we know that the Dark Presence has been looking for a warrior, and this whole time we thought Daigo was that guy. But as we found out during the live event, the Dark Presence was only using Daigo. He just wanted him to open this portal to let the tentacles and these bugs arrive on the island. And that's the reason why the Dark Presence just swatted him away like a fly. Maybe Kendo is that warrior the Dark Presence was looking for. And just like Daigo in Chapter 6, Season 1, Kendo is slowly getting corrupted as we speak.
The same forces that will destroy the others will raise you up. You are capable, but we're seeking a warrior. You feel your identity slipping away. Do not resist. You will be rewarded. To continue past this point, is to lose everything you knew and everything you were.
Now this is the voice of the Nothing, the leader of the lost reality, and everyone is saying that the Nothing is in fact the dark presence. And if you listen to that tape again, he's basically describing exactly what happened to Daigo when he got corrupted. And the Nothing says in that dialogue that everything you knew, your identity, everything will be forgotten. You will become this completely different person. And again, going back to Daigo, that's exactly what happened to him as well when he got corrupted. And at this point, it kind of confirms that Kthorne is in fact Kendo. It looks like this live event is going to be massive. Kendo is going to attack the island. And since Halloween is just 1 month away, maybe the theme of the Halloween is going to be vampire. And remember, there's going to be a final mini event before this huge live event in OG Fortnite.